Welcome to the another episode of Abstract Thesis series. In this series, we are digging deep into the Power BI concepts. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for our new video. Hello and welcome to another video. And in this video of Abstract Thesis series, we will try something which is averages of a snapshot. Now, for snapshot, we are going to take an employee table. And from the employee table, we are going to calculate first of all a dynamic snapshot, which means as of date or as of month employees. Now, once we are done with that as of month employee, we would like to take the averages across the month. Now that will create a challenge because when we try to take average across month, then it's not going to be easy. Just simply we can't put a range and take averages. So let's begin this one. So what we are going to do here is, first of all, let me show you the model. So I have an employee table and I have a date table, and employee table and date table are joined with each other, and both the joins on the start date and the end date of the employee are inactive joins. So I have not created any active join, and you will find few benefits when I create the measures of these inactive join. Now this is my data of my employee table. So the main columns are employee ID, name, start date and date. These are my important column, and date table have important column like date, month, year sort. I want the correct sorting and the year. I have done few calculation already, but we are going to begin. So few calculations which I have already done, I don't want to do. I just wanted to show it to you is the hire employees. So hire employees is nothing but count of employee IDs and use relationship, active relationship, because both the relationships are inactive in this case. So even for the hire, I have to join my table using use relationship. So use relationship employee start date and date table. So I got the hired employees, and similarly I for terminated employees I have an use relationship with end date. So let's look at these employees, and I'm going to look it by month here. So I click on the month here, it creates a table visual for me. Let me make it a little bit bigger, and let me click hire employee and terminated employees. Now this is only going to give us the data for the months where there are either hired employees or terminated employees. Now what we are going to do is, first thing I'm going to create a formula for current employees. So current or active employees, and this formula, the current and active employees, I'm going to create in two manners. So first manner which I'm creating, it should work at a day level also, and the second time when I'm going to create, it's only going to work at month level. So we'll say calculate count of employee ID, then we will say filter employee table, and inactive join will benefit here, because if I otherwise have an active join, then I need to actually inactivate that join when creating this kind of relationship. So inactive join I don't have to inactivate, I can simply create it this kind of formula. So let's look at this kind of formula. So what we are going to say is, hire, we have a start date. So start date of employee is less than and equal to max date of date, and we will start the condition is blank and date. So first condition is, if the end date is blank, then the employee is active because he's still active, and so start date of the employee is less than and end date is strictly greater than the max of the date. We are taking month and date. If you bothered about month start date, you can take min. If you want, when you look at month level, this is day level formula. So min is one thing which you can consider. So if you want to know start of the month employee and end of the month employee, one you can create as with the min, and one you can create with the max. Okay. So now I'm closing. So what I've said, okay, employee end date is greater than the max of the date, and then I'm closing filter and then close this, and let's check this formula. Now So first month we hired 2 employees, we will have 2 employees. Then next month we hired 3, 4. Then we have hired 2, they will remain 6, 8, continue to be 8. Then we had one more, then one, so we got 9. One higher, one left, 9. We got 9 next month. We one employee left, 8, and then one got added, same way one left, and in this manner we will left out with 8 employees. Okay. Now this is your current employee. Now let's say I want to take an average of last 2 months. So what should I suppose to do? So one thing which came to my mind is, can I create a rolling formula on top of this formula itself? Okay. So we do average x of this one. Okay. So what we can say, average x, we say, and this is we simply do usually is values date month here, and then we say, and let's separate this out, let's separate this calculation out first of all. So let's not do it here, let the employee remain here. We create a new one. Okay, we'll use this formula there. So we say average of last 2 months. Okay, and first of all it would be difficult to find out the average, so we say sum of last, we call it average of last 2 months, but we'll do sum. So the first idea is sum x, values, date month here, and then we can take the current employee of the month, current employee 1, which we have created. This will give us sum x. Now this need to be calculated over a period of time, calculate. Then we will say date in period, dates in period, date of date, start date is max of date of date, comma -2, comma month. So let's see, and why I'm doing so that we can actually validate the numbers. And let's average of last 2 months, let's add this calculation. Okay, so 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 15. Okay, now this is should be 2 sum, because there is nothing previously. Now there is a blank because there could be something which doesn't have the data, so there's a blank. This is 5, this is 7, this is 10, this is 12, this is 14, this is 16, 8 and 8, and then we can do this as average. Okay, so let's do the average. Now to differentiate between this one, let's sort it again. And say 1 decimal place. So we'll be able to know 2.5. Now 2.5 implied doesn't make a sense, so but we can actually able to differentiate. Now if I need to make it, let's say 12 months, I want it 6 months average, let's say. So then I can make it 6. We can change the name. So now what would happen? This one is from June to December. So this is 8. May to December 8. October is April to October, which is having really less contribution from April. So in this manner you will be able to get it. Now furthermore you want to improve. So this is basically why we do these things. We do these things so that we are able to get a better average over a period of time. Like this is very consistent number, but if you don't have this consistent number, your average over a period of time in case of snapshots will average out and give you a better number. So that is why we do this average out. So this is the method. Now we done rolling a couple of times, and this is another example of rolling where we are taking the snapshot and we are taking the average over period of time on the given data. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.